Hello children, I hope you're fine today. Let us start with our science class. Okay, for science we already covered the topic of the solar system. So before we move on with ecosystem, let us do a small revision on the solar system. Now you're going to note down important notes in your copybook. We are going to read some notes. The Sun is at the center of our solar system, and 8 planets revolve around the Sun in a circular or elliptical orbit. Our Earth is the third planet from the Sun and the only planet in the solar system with plants, animals, and people. Okay, so we talked about life on planet Earth. Why is there life on planet Earth? As planet Earth is the third planet from the Sun, which means it is not too far or not too near. So it is at a correct distance, so which means you will not get too much heat or too much cold. There are also in planet Earth presence of air, soil, and people. Let us move on. Are there living things on solar system planets? So the solar system consists of the Sun, Moon, Earth, and the other planets. Because they are so close to the Sun, planets such as Mercury and Venus are too hot for plants, animals, and people to live there. Because they are so far from the Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus are too cold for most living things. Mars is colder than Earth, and various studies have been conducted to determine whether there are any living things on the red planet. Okay, so which means that living things exist only on planet Earth. Here are some facts about the planet Earth. The planet Earth is shaped like a ball that is a little flat on the top and bottom. Flat on the top and bottom, also known as the North and South Poles. The Earth was formed millions of years ago as very hot rock, metals and gases. What you need to know: the Earth, the parts of the Earth, the crust, the mantle, and the core. I'm sure you have heard these words. So what are the crust? Which means rains cooled the Earth's hot exterior and made it suitable for life. The mantle is the middle layer of very hot rock. When a volcano erupts, we see what the mantle is like, very hot rock. Also the core, extremely hot molten center of the Earth. Okay, in Earth you have the atmosphere, you have air, winds, clouds, and the ozone. Air for us to breathe, winds that move warm and cold air across the surface, clouds that hold moisture above the surface and deposit rain on the surface, and the ozone that protects us from the radiation energy given off by the sun. Okay, so you remember we talked about day and night on Earth. How do day and night occur, or what causes day and night? The sun does not really move, so the Earth's spin about its axis is what causes day and night to occur. Day and night occur when the Earth moves about its axis. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Now take a look at the picture. Okay, you have the Earth and the Sun. So the Earth is about 93 million miles from the Sun. Okay, you are going to read this. You are going to take notes on information that you find which is very important. The Earth travels in an orbit around the Sun. When drawn, the orbit path looks like an ellipse, and this is one revolution around the Sun. We already did this. It takes 365 days and about 6 hours for the Earth to make one complete revolution around the Sun. So it is going to take 365 and about 5 to 6 hours. This means that the Earth is moving around the Sun at a speed of about 66,600 miles per hour. The Earth's revolution and the leap year. Since it takes 365 days and a few extra hours for the Earth to make one complete revolution around the Sun, we must account for these extra hours on our calendars. This is the reason for adding an extra day to our calendar every 4 years, called a leap year. Okay, so because we have a little more than 365 days, we are going to add these extra hours in our calendar. Okay, so this is called leap year. Now, why are we adding this to February itself and not to other months? Because February is a short month. We add one extra day, which is the 29th, to our calendars in February of a leap year. Okay, for example, 2012, 2016, 2020 are all leap years. The next leap year will be on 2024. This is a very important note which you will have to take down in your copybook. Let us read a small text on the Earth and its moon. Many planets in our solar system have more than one moon. The Earth has just one moon. The moon is a sphere of rock formed millions of years ago that acts as a satellite orbiting the Earth as the Earth itself orbits around the Sun. Okay, so you had to find out in your book around how many days do the moon take to travel around the Earth. Okay, so now you know, we already discussed the moon takes about 28 days, which is 4 weeks to travel around the Earth. But since the Earth makes a full rotation once each day, the moon appears to move across our sky slowly during each night. The moon is about 250,000 miles away from Earth. Okay, so for today's revision notes, you have been able to review these notes. The Earth, which is the third planet from the Sun, takes 24 hours to rotate. Okay, so this is what causes day and night. As the Earth rotates, it also moves or revolves around the Sun. The Earth's path around the Sun is called its orbit. It takes the Earth 1 year or 365¼ days to completely orbit the Sun. As the Earth orbits the Sun, the Moon orbits the Earth. The Moon's orbit lasts 27½ days, but because the Earth keeps moving, it takes the Moon 2 extra days 29.5 to come back to the same place in our sky. So these are the important notes you need to retain and memorize. Okay, children, so that was our revision on the solar system, moon, earth, and the sun. Okay, so tomorrow in our next video we are going to start with a new topic, the ecosystem, which we'll have to take a look. You will have to prepare. Do not forget your red book also. You will have to take notes on the solar system and write in your copybook. Okay, children, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for being attentive and for taking notes. Okay, see you later and prepare well for your next topic on the ecosystem. Take care and stay safe at home. Bye bye.